Hey guys, how's it going, and welcome to the Epidemic. My name is Narb, and yes, this is an update video. I'm sorry, I absolutely hate these videos. I don't like doing them. They suck. I'm not reading off a script, so I'm already out of my element, and this is probably going to be a terrible commentary. But regardless, there's a lot of important things that I'd like to go over regarding our channel and what you can expect to see within the next, I guess forever. So I'll try and keep it short, and let's get into it. I guess the first thing to say is that our schedule will now be changing, and basically what that means is we're going to be introducing new shows into our lineup. And I know most of you are here because you subscribed for Forge content, Forge map, showcases, things like that, and that will not be changing. That will still be here, but it will be changing regarding how often we upload that. So now, since we want to introduce other stuff, we're going to limit our map features down to 3 a week. And now before you freak out, let me explain why this is kind of a good thing. So now that we're doing 3 a week, we can spend more time on our other shows and put, more extra time into that instead of trying to upload every single day, a map feature. And this also allows us to have more time to spend on those map feature videos. So we can make them longer. I can edit them a little bit more. I'm excited to introduce some new shots and just editing techniques and things like that. I want to just overall increase the quality of those videos because we are mainly a Forge channel. User created stuff is what we like to focus on. So whenever we try to broadcast the community's work to you guys, we want to make sure we're doing it as well as we can. So because we're limiting ourselves, that will allow us to increase the quality of those videos, and hopefully you guys will just see that and everything will be good. Another show that a lot of you seem to like is our top 5. I haven't been too great about that. I have not been uploading when I should be, and so because of that, RLD will now be taking over that show, and honestly he's probably going to do it better than I have. He used to shoutcast back in Halo 3, so he can do that a lot better than I can, and that will be weekly, so you don't have to yell at me or point fingers at me anymore because I won't be doing it. And the show is exactly the same. It's just going to be top 5 clips. We might try to expand into other things, maybe other games and genres, but we're still kind of talking about that, and I'll bring that up a little bit later in this video. But for the most part, it's going to be in Halo, so you guys can still submit your cool clips to us, and maybe it'll be on the channel. We'll see. Now for the new show. The new show is called Pig, and I'm sure most of you are probably familiar with it. It's basically what Rooster Teeth did. So essentially Nick and I, or sorry, not Nick, I shouldn't call him that, RLD and I are going to be doing those challenges, and we're just going to be doing the same format. I don't think Rooster Teeth does that anymore, and it's kind of a shame because we love that series, and we love it so much we want to do it ourselves. So we're going to be introducing that, and we also think that would be a cool way to kind of incorporate our personalities more into the channel, because right now what we do is we present you with information, right, or a map or something. We try to twist our own kind of quirks in there, but there's never really opportunities for us to just talk about what we've been doing and things like that. We don't really want to do a podcast, so we think Pig is kind of a little bit more fun because we could still talk about what's going on, with the maps and such, but we still can kind of, it's less restricting, I guess. So that's kind of what we want to do. And we can also get you guys involved as well. You can submit your challenge maps to us, and we will play them. We will credit you in the video, and we'll talk about the map and how it caused us so much agony while we were playing it. So I think that would be fun. And also, this gives us an opportunity to expand into other games that may be able to also provide challenges for us. So if there's another game that has a really good creator engine that we can create things with, and just new challenges, I don't really know what to recommend right now. Maybe the Far Cry editor or some computer game or something. I'm not sure, but this is kind of tying into what I was talking about earlier, is we want to feel less restricted by what we're doing now. Because right now we are in the lock with Forge maps, and I'm not saying we don't like Forge maps. We love Forge maps. That's why our channel is built around it, but we want to be a little bit more broad, and by doing that we want to expand and look at what other communities are able to make and kind of incorporate that into our channel, because mainly what we're about is showcasing community content, user submitted content, and that's kind of how our last new show is going to come into play. So the last show is the Community Sandbox, and this is pretty much a news-ish show. It's not really a news-ish show. I don't really know how to describe it, honestly, but it's basically showcasing what other communities have made. So let's say in another game someone was able to make something that, you know, normally you wouldn't be able to make. So maybe a mod in Fallout or a mod in some other thing, or maybe another game has something similar to Forge, and people were able to make cool stuff out of that. Just anything that we really feel like is great and made by the community, we're going to show that off. And that's going to be hosted by RLD. He's going to be hosting that show. It'll be every week, and that's pretty much it. He's going to showcase what other communities are able to do, because sometimes in our own community we can't really see everything, and we want to be able to show you guys just basically all the cool stuff that you can do in the gaming world, because there's so much. Like, even in the real world, like maybe someone makes a Gears of War Nerf gun, like it's got a chainsaw on it. That's cool. That was made by the community, and that's awesome, and we want to showcase that. We want to show that, like, the gaming community is just so capable of doing so many amazing things, and if we limit ourselves to just Forge maps and Halo related things, we can't do that. And so basically what we're saying is, by broadening our shows a little bit more and like introducing new things, but not totally abandoning anything, nothing is leaving, we're just adding more stuff. We want to be able to do more. We don't want to feel like we're locked into one thing. That's the one thing on YouTube you don't want to be in, and I feel like we're kind of getting there. So that's basically it. I'm going to have kind of a written description of our schedule down in the comments. It'll probably be on the screen as well in case you didn't exactly follow along. But basically, that's our new schedule. We hope you guys are going to follow us and support us, and truly we want to just focus on you guys a lot more, because we are a very community driven YouTube channel, and we just want to stay like that. So I think I've rambled on for quite long enough, and I'm going to wrap it up here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, you could submit your stuff to us by our email. That will be in the description. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll be seeing you in the near future.